It's 2:47 a.m. in New York, and my beautifully unhelpful, over-caffeinated brain, just whispered the question, if they sign up for space travel again, should I go? I mean, NASA keeps posting those cheerful apply now for Mars missions things, and for a split second, it sounds cool. Until you remember that I'm a sloth. I take 20 minutes to cross a room. What business do I have crossing galaxies? Still, imagine it. Sloth, the first space explorer. Sounds heroic. Sounds like a movie. Sounds like something that would absolutely go wrong in the first 5 minutes. But then I think maybe I'd fit right in. Everyone in space moves slowly, right? Zero gravity, slow motion floating. That's basically my entire lifestyle. I could finally be average speed. No one would yell, hurry up, because there's literally nothing to hurry for in space. You float, you drift, you gently rotate, and hope you don't accidentally bump into an astronaut sandwich. Honestly, it's starting to sound less like a mission and more like an all-inclusive nap in orbit. Still, I'd have to go through astronaut training. I've seen those videos, spinning in giant machines, running on treadmills while upside down, being blasted by G-forces that make your cheeks flap like pizza dough. Meanwhile, I once got dizzy standing up too fast after a nap. I'd failed the training before I even found the door. Maybe I could ask for a special slow-friendly program, slower drills, longer snack breaks, naps between each simulation. Actually, that sounds like the future of fitness, NASA's Sloth Camp. Go nowhere, very slowly. Then there's the food situation. Astronaut meals come in little packets and tubes. Have you ever seen what happens when you squeeze banana puree in zero gravity? Chaos, beautiful. Floating chaos. I can already picture myself chasing a blob of oatmeal around the cabin with a spoon, whispering, "Come back, little guy." I'd be the first astronaut to lose all my meals, not from stress, but because they'd just float away. Maybe I'd start a YouTube channel from space, cooking in orbit, but really slowly. And what about spacesuits? They weigh like 100 pounds. How is a sloth supposed to move in that? My limbs already work on dial-up speed. By the time I finish putting on the helmet, the mission will be over, and everyone will be back home posting selfies. I'd just be sitting in the locker room like, "Hey, guys." Wait up, maybe they design me a custom suit, something stretchy, cozy, lined with moss, and with a built-in hammock. Now that's space innovation. Then again, space could be relaxing. No traffic. No deadlines. Just me floating above Earth, watching the world spin and realizing how tiny my rent problems are. I could stare at the stars for hours, although, to be fair, I already do that here when I forget what I was supposed to be doing. Maybe space is just me, but with a better view and fewer emails. But what if something goes wrong, like the ship loses power, and everyone looks at me like, "Sloth, you're up," and I'm like, "Up? I don't even do forward." My emergency plan would just be to play dead until someone smarter fixes it. Then I'd thank them with a banana sticker and go back to floating. I'm pretty sure NASA doesn't list staying calm by pretending to be a tree branch as a valid crisis response. Still, imagine the headlines: "First sloth on Mars plants tree, immediately takes nap under it." It'd be poetic, inspirational, educational for kids. Maybe I'd bring a little bit of the jungle to the red planet, vines on the rovers, hammocks in the airlocks. The Martians would probably think I'm the ruler of Earth, and honestly, I wouldn't correct them. Let them believe slow equals power. I could start a movement, Literally one slow movement per hour. But then again, what if space is lonely? Out there, no trees to hug, no lazy river sounds, no hot dog stands. Just silence and the occasional beeping from a machine that's judging your oxygen use. I might start talking to my spoon. I'd name it, probably Carl. And after 2 weeks, Carl and I would have a full emotional backstory. Maybe that's how astronauts lose it. Not because of isolation, but because their cutlery becomes their best friend. And maybe that's the point. Space travel isn't about how fast you move. It's about how you think. It's about floating between the known and the unknown, wondering if the next great discovery is outside or inside your own sleepy brain. So, if they sign up for space travel again, maybe I should go, not to plant flags or take selfies, but just to float, think, and prove that even a sloth can dream big really, really slowly. Or maybe I'll just stay here in my hammock, look at the stars through my window halfway there, and imagine I'm already. Yeah, that feels just right.